And welcome back to episode 9 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I am your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, here with the squad this evening. As always, I got Malcolm Bankers Close King.
Call me King James in Miami.
You ain't hitting nothing, we know that. We got Keem up top. I don't know what that is. The Space Santa. He out there.
Right. Ain't he floating?
I'm up here in my element. Y'all
He
know
interstellar. He interstellar, dude. My nigga from the left coast.
What's going on, my brother? We all the way in there?
Listen, we all the way in there.
All right.
They ain't gonna get me again.
All right.
But we here to talk basketball, delinquents and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So I'll let y'all kick it off. What y'all see? What y'all see this week?
Man, Zion's a dog. You know, Zion healthy. With his minutes not being load managed, he's a dog.
Listen.
All right. Hips.
Zion.
That dude walk like a dinosaur, man.
Don't he? He do. He's big.
That's
big
what
boy.
It come down to, though. It come down to do he got the gene like that? Because some people don't matter how big they are, they don't get hurt like that.
Facts.
We'll see what happens. I hope he doesn't get hurt. I hope he has a long 10, 15-year career.
Now I do
couple championships.
Right. Now I do agree with you that he will eventually have to adjust his game, because the older he gets, it's gonna be harder to get off the ground with all that weight.
And it's gonna come quick because he's heavier than some of the heaviest niggas we've ever seen, bro.
Right. Now, I don't know if he's necessarily just going to be injury prone because he's heavy like that. But regardless of the fact, he looks effective because he was bullying the fuck out of Gobert.
Right.
And Gobert's at the center position.
He bullied Gobert and he bullied Giannis earlier in the week.
Man, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
He was getting rebounds over Giannis on the vert.
He get a nigga's chest. He be getting a nigga's chest. He get right in your chest. You 3 feet away now.
Right.
Push you off the block.
That slight bump. That slight bump.
Catch you in the air, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
the ref don't see it because it's just a big nigga jumping.
It's a spectacle to watch him jump. Like, just watching him leap, like the way he ascends at his size is amazing, bro.
Yeah, he's a beast for real. They got a little big three on the come up with Zion and Ingram.
Yeah, that's you loving your old Laker boys. I wouldn't call it a big three now.
No, that's not me. No, that's not.
Big two.
Hold on.
Big things. Big two, big things.
Let me go ahead and school you real quick. So number one, Mr. Valentine. They weren't my boys in LA. I wasn't a fan of Ingram and Ball because they didn't produce in LA. So those were never my boys in LA.
I don't remember that.
Them niggas was like 19, 20 years old, man. Niggas
right. I don't care. Listen. And how old is hold on. And how old is Zion? It don't matter. Age
Zion don't count.
And how old is LaMelo?
Hold on. Zion was a nigga when he was 13. This nigga ain't 13 years old.
Age is the last. Age is the last factor. Age is the last factor. But my whole point is they're producing in New Orleans as expected now. They're doing their thing. I would say they have a legitimate young big three at this point. That's a triple threat with those three players. They all dropped Zion had like 35, I think, the other night. The rest of them had like 23, 25 between Ball and Ingram.
They definitely developing. Now, on this one, I'm going to have to agree with Hakeem. I just can't see them being a big three at the moment. Now, they might have the potential to develop into.
Watch.
But currently, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
So you call him future play?
I think Ingram is moving into that level of play. I think Zion has obviously early potential to get that level. Lonzo just doesn't play that way to me. Like, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I like Lonzo, but
yeah, he's a role player.
He doesn't like. It's like he doesn't like to be a part of the big three format.
Zion's gonna get him active.
Take it. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Lonzo's like a less talented Kawhi type personality where he's kind of like aloof.
Yeah.
You don't know how seriously he's actually taking it right now. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, Lonzo got a switch though. That's what I will give Lonzo. Lonzo got a switch.
When he turned on, he turned on. Bro.
Right.
It's just inconsistent.
But it is. But then look at
it's like he's moody. Like one day he's intense, and then the next day he just looked like he smoked weed.
He got baby mama drama. I think we talked about that last episode. He got baby mama drama. That's what I brought up. That's what I brought up clips to you and Aaron about. Did y'all watch that ball show? Because that's what I was bringing up last episode. Is if you ever watched it for real, he's got hella baby mama drama.
I knew he was going to too. I was like, you got that girl pregnant?
Yeah, right. Denise, his little high school sweetheart or something.
This woman, the peach estate. She is of the peach persuasion.
She's a.
So even though he a yellow boy, you a bus.
And she got him good. She got him good. They was about to split, and she said,
he fucked.
Didn't he, King? Didn't he?
It's like she literally held the egg until he healed.
Hey,
he got the new deal, and she's like, "Oh, I'm pregnant."
She did, hey, look, what's that thing? Our moms used to warn. Black moms used to warn about that turkey base. She might have turkey based some stuff.
Hell no. He kept in that little pocket on the side of her cheek. Let me just get that out.
But I see what you're saying though, because that could affect his game.
Yeah, so he's not mentally.
Hopefully he lets hopefully he can get past that, because I think Lonzo's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. If his dad gonna talk all that shit about on TV and shit, you need to talk shit to that bitch. Hey, look. You leave my son there alone, goddamn it. Let this man play.
Right. Or get that Tiger Woods. Or get that Tiger Woods action.
Or tell Lonzo, like, pull Lonzo to the side, but look, check this out, pimp.
You see
Lonzo ball, nigga.
What happened to Tiger though?
What is it? Well, wait, he's already grown though. You feel what I'm saying? So it's okay to be hard on him at some point. Now the question is, what's the child? Is it a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Okay. I mean, that's a little different. You know what I mean? Because I was about to say, listen, if it's that big of a deal to where it's affecting you like that in your career, then you might as well just cut that shit off, pay your little child support, keep it moving, or cut her off, fight for custody, get the custody of the kid, and just don't worry about it.
Put yourself on child support. You can put yourself on child support.
He could, but I feel like he's not that. I don't think he's that. I'll be honest, that's smart. Yeah, he a kid.
Right. But that's what your family's for when you're in that situation. When you have money like that, you gotta have a consigliere there.
But that don't mean that you got the support. LeVar could be laughing at that nigga like, "Oh, you got that girl pregnant." Like,
yeah, you could be right.
You better figure it out. Like that.
You could be right.
That would cause more stress because nigga, you was the one that was putting me in this.
That definitely causes more stress.
Like he probably introduced. Well, you say he met the chick in high school. Was that what you said? That's high school girl.
Yeah, every day in high school.
Is she fine? Like, does she look good?
I mean, she like that's why I said.
Because look at Patrick Mahomes' girl. You know what I'm saying?
That's she kind of look
like. I don't know nothing about these ladies.
Yeah, look him up.
See Patrick Mahomes' wife. You know what I'm saying? This
very peachy.
His fiance.
Very peachy.
I mean, he love her, so he got nothing to do.
And listen, that's another one that got pregnant quick. Look. I'm not calling nobody a gold digger.
They're not dumb.
But look. As soon as Patty signed that contract, I'm pregnant. I was like, dang.
That's not dumb. The fuck?
No, they're not dumb. It's just like,
look, Cliff, we got daughters.
Nigga, like, right? I'm saying if you got,
what you got? Right.
I was gonna say if you got a son that talented that you know is on the path of going to the league. and you don't have that talk with them, that it's so many vultures out here waiting for you to slip up.
Especially when you're putting them on blast like that.
Listen,
you just inviting the hoes in.
If you're not willing to wear a condom, you better stick the head. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen.
Because I wouldn't even, and don't even, you better not let that condom out of your sight. You hear what I'm saying? Don't flush it. Don't do nothing. You keep it in your pocket until you leave the premises.
I'm gonna have to tell my son now, boy, the way he acting at 3.
You hear me?
He gonna be reckless. He gonna be reckless.
You better hope he got more talent than you, chump. Tie that up. Tell him tie it up, put it back in the wrapper, and put it in your pocket.
Listen.
Yeah.
Then put it back in your pocket.
Yeah. Take it with you until you go. I don't care.
All my fouls were intentional fouls. Just to throw that out there. My fouls were intentional.
Sometimes you gotta go
Draymond Green.
Sometimes you gotta go for the layup.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Listen.
But some niggas brick and still get her pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They think they got it off to the side. But that wasn't the case, bro.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. Ain't no trash. Ain't no none of that. I wouldn't even trust fleshing. When you worth that much money, just take it with you, G.
Especially if y'all saying it's affecting this man game so much to where his little brother then came to the league and started smashing him off rip.
Doing better than him.
Started smashing him off rip.
That's embarrassing.
Right.
That's embarrassing. If I had his granddaddy, I look at him over my glasses just like that. Hey, that boy
was funny.
That boy whooping your ass.
That's what his grandpa said. He even called him and everything. Hey man, look, I done seen the game.
So what y'all? It just kind of dawned on me because I got it on the TV. What y'all think about James Harden here in a second? About to take on his old team in Houston. It's the Nets versus Houston right now, about to start, and James Harden's facing his old team.
They about to smash them.
They said they about to retire his jersey too. They said they're gonna retire his jersey.
You think so?
No, they said it. They said it. They just had a whole story about it before the game about how they're gonna retire James Harden jersey.
Really?
At some point, yeah.
Y'all think he's gonna go off tonight?
Probably, yeah.
He got to.
The Rockets just lost to Memphis last night, 133 to 80 something. They got smashed.
My Cavs,
any given game though.
My Cavs beat the Rockets on the first.
Man, I'm tired of y'all Raiders fans. Y'all Raiders fans is the same one talking about we beat the Chiefs during the regular season one time too. Man,
I'm just saying if the Cavs beat you, then you think that.
But that is true. That is true.
Like, what are you thinking?
that is true.
That is true though.
Not to say since you bringing it up, not to say that we didn't beat the Nets too.
Right. That's what I thought you was gonna go for originally.
No, I was saying the Rockets.
Hey, everybody get lucky.
Listen, we was the first one in the NBA to beat the so-called Big Three without Kevin Love.
Was that one of their first games playing together though?
That was their first game playing together.
Right. So I don't even know if I would even give them.
Don't matter. It's the Cavs.
What you told? According to you, Clifford, the Cavs are not a bad team.
Well, when Kevin Love was involved, yes, that was correct. But now
Kevin Love is not the caveat.
You told me that they play better.
I don't like
Kevin Love is not the caveat.
I never said that they played better without him.
I thought you said that you don't need Kevin, that you like.
No, I said I would like them to get rid of Kevin for sure.
So y'all don't need. So y'all don't need him though, right?
No, we need production. We need his pieces.
Okay.
You're worth 3 people on that team right now. We need you.
He's 1.5. One.
No, I'm talking about your contract.
Oh, you talking about you want to play up to his contract?
Your contract.
You are about to be severely disappointed. Yeah. You about to be disappointed, my brother.
We just need it out of our pocket, is what I'm saying.
Right, need that off the payroll.
We need him off the team, and we need that contract out of the pocket. If not, then yes, they definitely play better when Kevin Love is on the court because he is the he's definitely not.
He's that kind of player. He's a backbone player.
Right, right. Like he's helping everybody. Exactly.
Yeah,
he's a player coach.
He'll yell at his leader. He used to yell at LeBron. LeBron, what the fuck was that, bro?
And now you're just coaching.
He's
from
one
the
of those
bench.
guys.
And you're useless at the moment. But I mean, I feel like I was saying over the phone to you today. Well, I didn't say this. They said that it's only two players, the two most clutch players in the NBA, highest shot percentages in under two minutes. Damian Lillard and Colin Sexton.
I remember I said that about Dame last time.
Is there a number of games to that? Is there a number of games
Is
to
there
that?
what's the...
I mean, I guess they're just going off of all the
percentage?
last 2 minutes.
Probably by a season.
Everybody's last season. Right. I don't know. Like
out of an 82 game season,
I would imagine.
Only two.
Right.
Okay.
But that was a very interesting stat to me because what I will say is the same thing that y'all saying Lonzo Ball doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Sexton has leagues of. You feel what I'm saying? When the game is on the line, he wants the ball. Give me the ball. I'll take it all fourth quarter.
I used to watch him when he was in Alabama. He was a good player at Alabama.
Right.
He was a good player at Alabama and in high school. They call him the Young Bull. They call him Young Bull.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like another Westbrook, but he has more technique than Westbrook to me. He has more technique.
I agree.
But he's like a Westbrook.
I agree to that.
Westbrook's technique is
way more potential.
Right.
You said Westbrook's technique is anger.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down the court and run straight at you. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't like you. Don't shake my hand. Don't all that shit. The whole package.
Now listen, what was that one game? What was it? He went off. The Wizards.
He went off the Laker game. He's the reason they beat the Lakers. Shit,
oh no,
Westbrook.
Russell.
Oh, he was talking about Colin. Oh,
what was that last game they played? It was the Wizards and
I'll look it up.
How about just saying? Let's go, Malcolm.
He started to be more. He started to be more of the old
Celtics
type dude.
The Celtics was it?
No, I'm sorry. Grizzlies. They lost to the Grizzlies last night.
Okay,
was
so
it the Grizzly game or the Celtics game?
He went off. He went off on that. He went off in that game.
In the Grizzlies game?
In the
Celtics game?
The Grizzlies game.
Okay.
He went off that game.
We're talking about Russell Westbrook, right?
Yeah, man. That nigga had 5 assists in the first quarter.
23 points, 15 assists, 6 rebounds.
He went off. He went off
that's
game.
Good game. How many shots did he shoot?
Listen. That's a good
right.
That nigga's 7 for 30.
But that's a fact. That's exactly why. That's exactly why I don't regard him as one of the greatest point guards of all time. He's one of the greatest scorers of all time.
Yeah.
He's not one of the greatest guards, bro. Too many turn. He had the highest turnover ratio ever in league history. His first couple years, he had the most turnovers. Now he's taking the most shots. You're getting a triple double, but it's not efficient. It's messy. It's like you're cleaning the crib, but you're breaking shit on the way. That don't make sense.
I guess that's not a bad analogy.
And
what was this?
He was 8 for 16. Aaron Westbrook was in that
50%.
Game.
What was his 3?
Hey, I should have
done.
And I apologize. I should have done.
Don't get me lying. Let me see.
Yeah, look
don't apologize because the game before this he took 50 shots. Nigga,
right.
One night don't make you better. Nigga.
I agree.
I agree. I'm pulling up his last 10 games right now.
He was 3 for 7 from 3-pointer.
That's still not too bad.
That's like 40%.
Not for Westbrook.
35.
Not for Westbrook.
No, it's a little more. It's
like 40%.
It's
45.
About 40.
Because 3 out of 6 is 50. So obviously 3 out of 7 is like 40. Yeah.
I mean, listen. Westbrook has what's the name now? Has Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
So that kind of takes away from a lot of the shots that he would normally take.
But if you're that good of a passer and a stat sheet stuffer, just pass. Why is it so hard for the pass the fucking ball? You don't always gotta be the nigga, bro. Like he's getting older. You had your time to be the most dominant scoring guard.
Right.
Let's get this chip, bro. Focus on the chip. That's the only thing he doesn't have.
Him and Lonzo need to train in the off season.
Him and Lonzo.
I can see Lonzo and Westbrook working together.
Just
they need other big men, but I mean, it could work.
Well, I'm saying just to learn each other's game, because if they both took a page out of each other's book, you damn near have a great guard on both sides, Russell and Lonzo.
But we talked about that. So we talked about that killer instinct. There's only, and I don't like Westbrook, but he does have that killer instinct. There's only a few guys, especially in this. Right. You can't really.
I like Westbrook. Like Westbrook, a nigga I would run with. I like Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like
Hold on,
off the court. Like I like him. Like I feel like if some shit went down, it's me and you, nigga. What's going on?
Quick segue. Last game, that nigga took 22 motherfucking shots. The game before that, the nigga took motherfucking 19 shots. He only made 4.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't take Westbrook.
He got the heart to shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
He
don't do it.
Let's see. 9 for 18. Fucking.
That's 50.
He gonna have ups and downs. You know, y'all know Russell Westbrook ain't no real shooter.
Hell no.
He's not a real shooter. He drives to the basket, and he may got a mid-range game a little bit. But his three is
that's
7 for 24, and you got Bradley. 7 for 24, and you got Bradley Beal on your team. Once I miss 8 shots, I'ma pass it, nigga. You took an extra 17 shots. Why you cold?
You know what though? You bring up a good point, right? Because if I recall correctly, didn't Bradley Beal and everybody turn on John Wall last year?
For the same thing.
Yeah, right. And John Wall was a lot more efficient and averaged that 10-point assist per game.
Average a double.
Well, wait. Bradley Beal and John Wall, they've always been boys.
No, they were. But
I think they're still.
They're still boys. Hold on.
Wait. They're still boys. They just had a disagreement. There was a disagreement because Bradley felt like Wall was the system wasn't working anymore because the shots weren't distributing even enough. Wall
that's the same thing with Russ and James. Them boys.
No, that's Chris' point. No, that's Chris' point. Like they're homies, but. It's not. It's like working together or living together with your homie. It just may not work.
Exactly. So my point that I was getting to is that it's clear to me that Bradley Beal is no alpha because you traded Wall for Westbrook, which is a less efficient Wall, and you allow him to take those shots and not get you the ones you need. Just like you claim Wall did, but why haven't you stopped that? That's your team, right?
Because he might not be that dominant. Bradley seems like he's just kind of let me go to the office and tell the head the organization lead that I'm upset. Like I don't bring it up here. I'm gonna just
maybe
a
quiet assassin. He's a quiet assassin.
He reminds me of like Klay Thompson a little bit.
I feel like Klay's not gonna argue with you.
To run with, they might do all right. Like Klay will score like hell, but they still probably losing. I don't know, but I like Klay.
I feel like that, but that's why they gave Wall away and they kept you, right? Because you're the guy. You're the guy, so be the guy. You know what I mean? Like
he's scoring 32 points a game.
Listen, that takes more than scoring though, because you can win if you score 32 a game and you say, Russ, stop fucking shooting. Stop fucking shooting the ball. And nobody has told that man that yet in his whole career.
They probably have, but he don't listen. I'm sure James Harden had a conversation.
Hey, Russ, quit shooting that.
That's
right.
All right. I tried.
Like I said, that's when it take nuts.
And Kevin Durant told him, I believe. Remember him and KD had a falling out. Yeah, but I should be taking it.
But nobody put hands on him.
I mean,
they might have when they found out what happened.
Listen, Jordan put hands on you. You think Jordan wouldn't put hands on you?
No, Jordan put hands on you, but that was also like nigga 87. You can't punch a nigga now. Niggas will sue you. That was 87, 92.
Well, I got the money, G. Stop fucking shooting. You ain't about to cost me a ring. Stop fucking shooting. Period.
No, I don't have to fight you, nothing like that. We just have a man-to-man conversation.
But it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked his entire career.
I'm saying it hasn't worked. Like there's no with a nigga like Russ. If you try to do some shit like that, I don't know how that's gonna go. Now I don't know how that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? If you try to go that route, we're like, okay, so I'm gonna try this route instead of the amicable route. Russ might go all the way in. Like one of the niggas he's not gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't give a damn what you're talking about. I don't.
He's gonna
give
keep
a fuck.
fighting you and keep fighting you. So I don't know what the solution.
This one.
I get what all y'all saying though. Like Russ is he's hard headed, and it's something that you like, but it's something that you hate because it brings you down sometimes.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's an ego thing. It's called
Northern Lights. I think I got Northern Lights now.
What TV? You talking about audio or
somebody's TV? All up in the mic.
It ain't mine. My light's not popping up, so it's not mine.
My stuff's on mute.
Nope.
Well, whatever.
I didn't see. Nobody heard nothing.
Where was we at? Yeah, somebody's shit's going on.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's.
It's not me, man. My shit. I cut my shit on now. Now my shit.
Cliff, you don't have a TV on.
Is it basketball that y'all hear?
Yeah, I hear something.
Okay. Because I had this on the whole time and y'all couldn't hear it, so I don't know what changed.
Yeah, something happened, but yeah, fuck Russ. I'm off of him. Matter of fact, really? I almost damn near want to give you my hit the showers already, but I'm not gonna do that. But other than that, I see Malk trying to skate over the fact that LeBron ain't enough.
We can talk about it.
He ain't enough.
He's never been enough. LeBron's always had help. He's never done it on his own. He's always had at least a Robin. You know what I mean? LeBron has never had a team where he's literally led, like everybody else is.
Well, that's not true. I'll give him his first 5 years.
He lost to the Spurs. That was the case. And he lost to the Spurs.
But that's not the conversation that you were just making. You say he's never been alone doing his thing. The point is he has. He's been on a Cavs team with nobody on. Nigga, Eric Snow.
Cliff Statement. Hold on, King.
King. Them niggas are nothing.
Listen.
He worked on that team and did his thing.
Cliff's statement. This is what Cliff's statement was. He said clearly LeBron can't get it done on his own, which means winning. Which means winning games.
But I'm basing it on what Cliff said. You said he's never been on a team where it's just him.
Talking about winning championship? We talking about winning championship?
Nah, G,
I ain't
we
talking about winning
what Cliff's talking about.
In general. I'm talking about in general.
Just winning in general.
I don't care. Listen, Aaron, you gave a great analogy last week, and I'm gonna use it again. Aaron said, Mount. He said, when you play 2K for free, you play different, right? I said, yeah. He said, when you play for cash, you play different, right? We're not playing for cash, Cliff's team or whoever. We're not playing for the playoffs, not playing for cash. We lose every game this season. I don't care. As long as we somehow make the playoffs. Now, when the cash is on the line or the championship on the line, as long as we played in.
But see, that's what I'm saying, though. But this is what I'm getting at is that AD's been out for a while and will continue to be out for a while.
I forgot.
AD is a liability, boy.
And listen, definitely a liability.
Right now he is.
But what I'm getting at is, are you old enough or young enough to where you can waste your battery all season to keep y'all in the runnings just to turn it up in the postseason?
And you still want to play with your son in 2 years?
It don't matter. Basically, what I'm getting at, to keep it on the same analogies, it doesn't matter how hard you play when money's on the line if your controller's about to die.
Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and say this. In all fairness, I mean, for everybody, it was a short off season. And let's be honest, the Lakers played the Lakers along with Miami played the longest. Lakers and Miami played the longest because they made the playoffs, made it to the championship.
That's right.
So if we're talking about a team who didn't make the playoffs or got out early, yeah, I'd be concerned. You know what I mean? I'd be concerned, like, why are you so tired and beat down? Why are you so tired and beat down? You had X amount of time. All right, let's get into it. Devin Booker got ejected in the third quarter. Last night had 2 texts. Suns still won, right? They were out early. I hope y'all won. Y'all had all this time to recover and bounce back for the season. We're still coming off the championship, played the longest with Miami. You know what I'm saying? We're still getting to it.
But you know what? I can't. You know what? As good as I thought that point was, I can't give everything to you because LeBron did a good job of mixing the team up again. Y'all got fresh legs out there. And if you are as confident in the new picks that you made, shouldn't really much matter.
Okay, I'll challenge you this. Let's keep in mind, again, Anthony Davis is out. Kyle Kuzma was out last night. Marc Gasol was out last night.
Who doesn't matter? Cliff,
get out of here. We had what's his name? Jared Dudley trying to guard who was it? Sarek. Last night, Sarek. We had
and
Dudley.
He was bussing too. Dario was bussing.
So Cliff, think about that. LeBron's 36. He's been playing 36, averaging like 36 minutes a game playing, with or without AD. But he's 36 at the end of the day. Ooh. AD's out. Like I said, Kuzma's out. Marc Gasol's out, and you got Jared Dudley trying to guard Sarek, who's getting busted all night.
Hey, man, I got a side point.
What's your side?
I hope LeBron isn't working himself too hard because
he might be.
You get that. Y'all remember that old story about the guy who tried to beat the machine and he beat the machine, but he had a heart attack. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm saying, like,
I'm glad it wasn't Black History Month.
Well, it's over now. What I'm trying to say is that he seems like he's burning a candle in both ends, like trying to prove a point where he should probably strategize. I know people talk about him trying to like take breaks and shit, but like, look, if Anthony Davis is out and he has like a Achilles strain, right? Achilles strain, which is like this close from tearing that bitch.
Right.
So I don't know how that's gonna work. I would start thinking like, look, let me start playing towards next season, mid-season of this season.
Well, that's why. That's why. Not trying to stretch it out towards the end. He's sitting out now. He said, what was it? He didn't say Achilles though. He said his knee, sore knee.
LeBron?
Yeah.
LeBron has a sore ankle. LeBron has a sore ankle.
That's how you do that.
It's a sore ankle. No, it's an ankle. I read watching his.
When was the last time he played?
Last night. Yeah, it's a back-to-back.
Right.
But yeah, he
said he's sitting out the next game.
Right. So he played last night, sitting out tonight.
He's like 30. He's 36.
36.
I'm 35. I turned 36 this year. I think he turned 37 this year.
Right.
Nigga, I'm not in great shape.
Yeah, he did just have a birthday.
I kind of got a feeling of
it's a week after me.
We got to share some traits, nigga. We both big African American men. Look.
You don't. You don't.
The knees give out.
You don't.
Give out. They do.
You're right. You're right.
But the knees give out.
But you're not an elite athlete.
My knees gave out when I was in high school.
You're not an elite athlete, though.
I'm not. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not an elite athlete, right? I'm not an elite athlete, right? But my knees gave out.
And I'm not trying to see it. I'm not either. You know what I mean?
No. What I'm trying to say is that in high school, my knees gave out. Right? Because I was big and I was like close to 300 pounds. He's been doing this so long. I'm like, look, I don't see how you doing this. I know you're paying a lot of money, but when you stop doing it, when you stop paying that money, he's going to lock up.
That may be true. When he stops, if he doesn't take care of himself afterwards, that may be true. But the thing is, it works the same way as old folks. You ever seen an old person that never sat down? That was always working, that always had to be doing something, and they lasted like they're 90-something and they're still cutting their own grass because they never stopped using the muscles that they used. When you're an elite athlete and you do shit like that, you're used to doing shit like that. That becomes your norm. You feel what I'm saying? So while it may seem strenuous to people like us, the average Joes, their body has adapted to that being their norm.
And LeBron spends $1 million on his body each year.
I get that. I get that.
Right.
I get that. But it's like, I agree to all that. But when you just cutting your own grass and all the other shit, that's cool. But when you got to keep up with these young boys, it's something different.
Well, I'm just saying when they stop, they usually die.
So LeBron has like, what, 3 years left? What's y'all's estimation? 3 years left? 4?
I say 3 to 5.
3 to 5. He adjusts his game, and he's already doing. He's doing
3 good to decent. Good.
Him making it all the way through these 3 to 5 years and not get a Kobe injury, which is what happened to him after 20 years, getting the Achilles and then the ACL. Look, I'll be real surprised. And if he does, hey, look, hopefully I still know y'all niggas. If y'all want to bet money, we can come back together like 3-5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna have an injury at some point.
He will.
You can't run that hard, jump that hard, play that hard, and not slip and fall.
Well, listen, what I was getting at is, I mean, clearly he knows his body, right? Because it's clear that he's adjusting his game. Now, don't get me wrong, he still gives the people what they want from time to time, but he's more of a fall away 3-point shooter now.
That's what Kobe did. Still towards
to say he's playing like the niggas he's compared to now. He nothing but turnaround jumpers and passing. That's all he's doing.
I mean, but that's different. I mean, I just think
there's nothing wrong with it. I agree. It's different, but
and he didn't put $1 million to his body. I get that. And they're not the same person.
That gene,
that.
Right? That gene.
But he still went like 17 years without a real significant injury. And then one game, he couldn't do it no more. It comes knocking.
Well, listen, I mean, I can't say that you're wrong, because that's what I was saying about the battery dying. You can't burn yourself out early, but
I think Bron could have played if he wanted to tonight. I think it's more, we talked about this earlier, Cliff, you and I on the side. I think it's just that he's like, what's the point? AD's out. I'm tired of, let's be honest. I know y'all know LeBron's watching these different podcasts and sports shows and hear them getting the blame. Yeah, he's getting the blame. He's probably like, okay, I'm gonna sit out. Clearly, we're probably not gonna win anyways. Let me sit out. At least they can't say, well, LeBron didn't get it done. Like, at least not tonight. You know what I mean? Like he gets a break for the night from blame. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting perspective.
You know what I mean?
That's an interesting perspective.
Because here's what I heard today. I'll pull it up unless y'all know it off top. I heard LeBron had some crazy. I only watched a little bit of the game last night. I heard LeBron had some crazy numbers, but he still lost.
He did. I was just telling Cliff. I was watching that one. He was going crazy.
Yeah, but he still. So that's what they said today. Well, LeBron just didn't get it done. You know, he still lost. He did all this, he did that, but he couldn't get it done, which is true. But once again, it's like, yeah, the man's 36. He has some people that were out, and the Suns are not a bad. To me, I never thought the Suns
were not
a
bad team. And they got Chris Paul.
Not a bad team at all. I respect the Suns, like DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, a couple of those other guys.
But do you know why he gets so much blame is for what we discussed last week or the week before? It's because, like we said, you're not a good, or like I said, you're not a good general, right? And if you're not a good general and you don't put good pieces around you, you end up crumbling. And the fact that they're giving him the blame is because you're the guy that put the people in place. They would normally be blaming the front office, the GM and all that. Like, why did you bring them? But because they didn't bring them in, now I can put blame on LeBron and say, you lost this game.
You're right, Cliff.
I sent you the piece of paper. You wrote down the name. I got it.
You're right, Cliff, because to your point, like, Aaron, I know you a Bucks fan, and I don't mean to switch to football. I thought you said you was a Bucks fan.
Oh, he thought
Buccaneers.
He thought Milwaukee.
Buccaneers.
No, my bad.
Buccaneers. Yeah, and I'm a Bulls fan.
Yeah, right. I know. Not to switch it to NFL, but just to make the comparison.
Right.
It's just like if Tom Brady would have lost, to your point, Cliff, just like LeBron's what he would have said. Well, you brought in Antonio Brown and you brought in so-and-so and so-and-so.
Right.
And we said we were going to win. We still didn't win.
Right.
That's the problem.
It would be like if he made it to the Super Bowl and lost.
Yeah, they would have been hot. They would have been.
No, I don't think he'd have got that much.
We would have been hot. We would have been all right.
People didn't expect him to win it that year. They was like, it's probably going to take a year before he. I thought so.
I appreciate the Super Bowl. They
listen. A lot of people call. A lot of people was calling it. A lot of people.
That was like Patriot fans and shit, and niggas that was just hating.
A lot of folks was calling it though. When Tom went to that team, with the talent they had. I mean, again, that's
talking about the Super Bowl.
That's besides the point. I mean, just the Buccaneers in general. That's besides the point. It's NFL. But the whole point was when you give these star players like LeBron and Tom Brady all this power, you know what I mean? It comes with a cost.
It's on your shoulders.
It's on your shoulders.
You failed.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. It ain't Rob Pelinka. It's you, LeBron. You said you wanted so. Because LeBron could have stood up and be like, don't trade Dwight. Don't trade JaVale.
That brings up a good, I'm glad you brought it there, because we had this conversation earlier, because the Nets were struggling with the Spurs as well. And it made me wonder, like, is this quite possibly the death of the super team era? Because right now you have all these young teams that are just getting good off of pure development that are coming together that are ending up being good teams, and then you look at the super teams and you're like, well, damn, you got to deal with injury and do all this just to have the names that you traded away all these players that had chemistry just to get these names who can't play the full 72 games.
I think I brought that up at some point. I don't know how long ago it was, but like you know, it's there's a point to having good young players that can develop, right? Mm-hmm. People who are hungry, rather than people who think they deserve something. And you can add a couple pieces that are stars and all that, but if you get away from the nucleus of the team, like the actual core, and you bring in stars, you got some stars, then you got scrubs, and they got to figure out how to play together, right? You got 3 stars. And you got how many? The roster's like 12. You got 3 stars and you got 9 scrubs. Basically, that's how they look at it.
Right.
They're not really thinking about, okay, so DeAndre Jordan. I'm not saying any particular team. DeAndre Jordan is a co-star of this team. They're thinking of him as like stand there,
a filler,
and rebound.
Right.
Yeah. Don't ask for the ball. We're going to shoot, and if the ball comes off, grab it.
Right.
We're not passing the rock, or a lob down the court or some shit or whatever.
But you know what? I can give Lakers credit. They don't play like that.
What do you mean?
The Nets kind of play like a pickup game,
like a street ball team.
Right? Where three people know each other.
It's because you have so many.
Like some kids.
It's like like an AAU. It's like what we said last time. They're a team where you have people that can run forward that are center sized. So when you have that tandem, you don't even have to run plays.
Right.
You don't even have to run plays. You just literally give it to one of them.
It's a 7-foot name.
That was nasty. But I mean, they do distribute the ball lately pretty well. Like Harden will be having like 15 assists.
Between each other.
Yeah, Harden does his thing. But
I mean, no. I
think he's trying to prove a point, though. Too. I think he's trying to prove a point.
I think
you can't prove it until you get to the playoffs, chump.
Right.
I agree, but he's still trying to prove a point about his game that he can be an efficient guard.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I see people outside of right now. Obviously, the game on. I see people outside of Harden and Kyrie scoring. Harden setting them up. They're getting.
Excuse me, that was nasty.
Slam dunks and all that. Tips. But I mean, it's not just Kyrie and Harden. They're scoring primarily, of course, but I'm saying they're getting their team involved, which is not what I expected.
Niggas is gonna get 6 points, 8 points,
right?
9 points here and there, 12 points.
It adds up.
But they're gonna have very high shot percentages, most of them, because you're gonna get 5 chances, my nigga.
Right.
You get 5.
Yeah.
And like you said, if you miss one, you ain't touching the ball.
You're done. Right. I'll give you a shot, though.
We're going to sub your ass out. Bring somebody else in. When they get tired, you're going to come back in.
Walking up on that nigga all quick. I wish the fuck you would shoot that shit again, bitch.
Don't hey. Hey, but listen, don't count these Rockets now. It's not a game right now, and John Wall just got a little M1. Them boys is cooking.
Listen, that team is full up. They should be the Houston injured reserves. They got Boogie. They got Oladipo. They got
Boogie's got Boogie. They cut Boogie.
Boogie's gone.
They
cut Boogie. They cut Boogie.
Okay.
I didn't
know
realize
that. That's information. I didn't think he was playing that bad.
I'm feeling good, cuz I can come back next week.
He kept getting technicals. I don't think they wanted to deal with the techs because he just had that big one recently, which I don't think he deserved, but yeah.
I didn't see that.
He got tech history. When you got tech history, you get more tech.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Draymond,
that's like
you start doing
fired.
that bullshit, they take you quick.
That's like getting
shut
fired.
Your ass up.
That's like getting fired from jobs a lot. It's on your shit. They're like, nigga, you got fired how many times?
Right.
Why did we hire this nigga?
And that's true too, because that's out there. You can't lie. I'm like, well, what happened was they
teams at all. They gonna pull it up like, nigga, look.
And you be sick for half the season. Half the season you sick on FMLA or something. Like we can't even use you. You're getting fired ass. You just stay here long enough to get
you
benefits.
on FMLA.
This nigga getting roasted and fired at the same time.
That is hilarious.
Let me holler at you real quick.
You said the nigga on
FMLA.
That's funny.
Shout to the chat. We got Trump said in there. All that.
Excuse me. Damn.
We got Cypher. Okay.
I don't know who that is, but
listen,
shout
welcome, my
Cypher.
G. Glad to
shout
have
out Cypher if you're still in there.
Listen, y'all motherfuckers be commenting, speak it out loud. Les said without KD, it's gonna be a long run to the finals. That's
AD.
Yeah, right. That's the truth.
Yeah, KD ain't playing tonight.
KD ain't. Listen, if they smart, KD stays out until the playoffs.
I think it's out till after the All-Star, because he's missing the All-Star game. He got replaced too.
He said he's gonna take a 2-week break. He said he's gonna take a 2-week break. I can dig it.
He earned that. Break.
Niggas be taking break. You can take a 2-week break, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? 10 games. Kyrie do it. Hey, look, I ain't coming to work.
Kyrie different. Yeah, listen,
why he ain't coming to work? I don't know. It's personal reasons.
Listen, at least Kyrie play every other game.
I don't know. It's personal reasons.
Right.
God damn, KD, he another one that's you about to exhaust your FMLA, sir.
Man, I don't know. Well, hold on. Isn't he out due to COVID stuff? I thought, right? Isn't that what it is? They always label it safety.
I'm pretty sure niggas use COVID as vacation time. Hey, look, man, I came across a tracing.
That's like smart though. That's
about
smart
10
though.
days.
That's actually smart though.
Nigga be at the crib chilling, watching the game.
Listen,
hey, Kevin Durant is out because of the COVID-19 protocol. Oh yeah, he needs to sit out then. Yeah, you're right. He needs to sit out.
You're right.
That's what
niggas are doing. That's what I would do. Shit.
Why not?
Right.
Paid vacation.
Yeah, you're getting paid. You got quarantine.
Probably need a break. And look, do y'all want to talk about the All-Star game now or later?
No, we could talk about it. We could
Do y'all know do y'all know who's in the dunk contest?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
By the young boys.
No, but what? All right. Anthony Simons is probably a great basketball player. I don't deny that. I've seen him play. He's nice.
Yeah, but to be honest, if I'm being honest, the only thing I was really looking forward to is the skills competition.
Obi Toppin? Oh yeah.
Obi Toppin can dunk.
I want to see him. He's
but the
nice.
nigga's 7 foot tall.
There's three people. There's only 3 people.
Right.
And one of them is Anthony Simons. That's all I'm saying.
They in the semifinals at the start of the All-Star weekend. What the hell?
They doing that during halftime. During the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, you did. They did say that. That's probably why they only had 3.
Yeah, but it's gonna be under. Man, I don't know, man. You might as well not do it.
But you know what though? It's been for a while now. It's been to the point where the the dunk contest only consisted of B-level players because A-level didn't want to get injured on All-Star weekend.
Yeah. So now it's C-level.
But I don't know if we can necessarily blame that so much on the NBA just because of COVID and all that. Everybody didn't even want to be involved in it.
But all right, so think about this. If we threw a party and you was telling people, hey, look, I'm throwing a party, are you coming? And everybody keeps telling you, nah, I ain't gonna make it. I'm not coming. And everybody keeps saying that, and you still decide to throw the party. Don't be surprised when nobody show the fuck up.
Well, that's
and
not
the people
necessarily...
that do show up. So what I'm saying is, you might as well just not have the party.
But that's not necessarily the case because it's not like nobody showed up. Oh, you're talking in reference to the dunk contest specifically.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that nobody of quality is showing up to this dunk contest.
But
it makes me interested in it.
A lot of people watch that just for that. Like, I don't give a fuck about the 3-point contest. I don't care who shoots.
Dude,
that's gonna be the best part.
I like the
contest.
It's interesting. It's because look, this is why it's interesting. If this, I'm not trying to change your perspective, but if it does like shine some light on it, think about the fact that you have niggas that lead the league in 3-point percentage, but will lose to a nigga who's a no name.
Exactly,
because they truly
Steph Curry,
because they truly aren't like. It's one thing
to
shoot in game. That's one thing when you're in motion most of the time. And then a lot of people have what I call defender's accuracy. I called that when I was playing a lot. When defenders are in your face, you're actually better at measuring the basket. Some people love shooting under pressure, so that's an advantage. When you're shooting with nobody on you and there's a crowd watching you and you have to keep doing this motion to grab at your rack, that's a whole different type of shooting.
All right.
So it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see niggas like step up, bro, and that you never would have thought could shoot the ball like that. That's why I think it's interesting.
Then you got the skills challenge, right?
Yeah.
Skills challenge. Chris Paul been in that bitch 5 times, never won.
Exact. Great example.
He should win all the time.
He should win every time, but he doesn't.
It was like Karl Anthony Towns won one time.
Karl Anthony Towns won it. A lot of big men. Yeah, a lot of big men.
But Chris Paul didn't.
I think Chris Stapps won it one year.
Porzingis did.
Yeah.
I think the last like 3 of them has been three. The last 3 of them has been big men, I think.
But haven't they been trying to like? They try to like switch it to like big versus little kind of.
Yeah, well, it's whoever gets in it. So
it's not weighted different. No,
it's not weighted different.
Then give it to Chris Paul. Then what are we talking about?
I mean, you got to be clutch.
I don't give a damn what the score is. Just give it to him.
Chris Paul doesn't apply for it. You know, he hasn't agreed to it in a while.
Chris Paul, you won. Here you go. Go on somewhere.
He hasn't agreed to it in a minute.
Man, but I just don't know if I can blame all that on the NBA just because of the current COVID times. As far as the dunk contest, that's always been my favorite thing to watch. The dunk contest,
especially as a kid, we got spoiled as children.
Second being the skills competition, then I'd go with the 3-point contest. But the only reason why I'm not necessarily interested in the 3-point contest this year is because it's a repeat of last year.
That's how the dunk contest is though.
Yeah, it's a repeat of last year with a couple bigger names in it.
That's literally the dunk contest.
There's like at least 2 new people.
Yeah, they put bigger names.
What's his name? Like Buddy, I think Buddy Hill.
Buddy Hill won last year.
Yeah, he ain't in it this year.
Right.
Do y'all know who's all in it this year?
I didn't read the list.
It's Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell,
Devin Booker,
Zach LaVine.
Are you sure Booker's in it?
Yeah, Devin Booker's in there.
He might be. Is he a starter or
person in there?
Right, because
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum
and Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown on them niggas. If he win, I'll be real surprised.
I would too.
I'd be
Tatum, surprised. Brown, Zach LaVine, Mitchell, Curry, and Booker is what it's.
Y'all know my dark horse is Zach LaVine. I'm gonna give it to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's my dark horse too. That's my dark horse too.
That boy.
That's my good Vegas bet. My Vegas bet.
I'll never bet against Steph though. I never bet against Steph shooting though.
Listen, my second was Booker.
What Keem said, Steph got that same shit.
Right.
Steph like to run off a pick and shoot.
Right.
He don't like to stand there and shoot. He like to run and catch and shoot.
He's a motion.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, no. That video that Kerr was talking about where he made like 200 3-pointers in a row.
Oh yeah, I mean there's no doubt. Yeah, that's cool. There's no doubt about that. But he's still better with a hand in his face.
And that way, and here's a big but too. That was also off the pass.
Yeah, it's not off the rack.
It's not picking it up off the rack. That's different.
Passing
still motion. He can still take a step before he takes that pass.
Exactly.
And take his shot with that.
You gotta leave his left foot in the same spot to grab the ball.
Yeah, y'all don't think he's been practicing?
Of course.
I'm sure he has a rack.
My money on Steph.
I'm sure he has a rack.
Y'all make a wager right now. My money on Steph.
Listen, what you
saying? You like betting on Duke.
I got Cash App right now. Apple Pay.
Betting on Duke is a safe bet, but Duke probably
last time he win, he lost. Last time he win, he lost, and that was like 2 years ago, and he lost.
Betting on North Carolina is a safe bet, but they probably gonna lose.
Steph was in a 3-point contest 2 years ago. He lost.
Wasn't he in there with Buddy?
Who?
Because that was last year.
That was Buddy,
I don't think Steph was. It was the year before.
Hey, but
Joe Harris.
Either way, he lost recently.
Either way,
yeah.
A lot can change in 2 years.
Either Tyler Hero or Duncan Robinson.
I agree.
From the Heat.
Oh yeah, Tyler Hero was in it. I like Tyler Hero.
I like Tyler Hero too.
I do too, man. I wish Cleveland would have picked him up.
Y'all don't know about Kentucky players. Like once again,
I mean, I don't mind Darius. He's developing, but I would have rather had Hero.
But I don't think Hero would have worked as well in Cleveland like he does in Miami.
Why not?
I just think that he works great under Spoelstra's play calling. I think that he's a great fit.
I think it's Riley.
It's Pat Riley.
Right.
Okay, so
really
right.
You are right.
Right.
And it's Miami too. It's Miami, goddamn it.
Well, and Cliff, here's why I say that. So
Miami, Cleveland.
Oh yeah, this sorry, go ahead, my bad.
No, I'll just say real quick. I heard Shannon Sharp earlier say, "Is his name is it Jamison Crowder? Is that his name, Jamison Crowder, that plays on the Jay Crowder? That's right, Jay Crowder.
Yeah, Jay
Crowder.
Crowder.
He said Jay Crowder couldn't buy a bucket when he was in Cleveland with y'all, but now on Phoenix, he was balling last night. The boy be balling almost most.
Yeah, I mean,
that's system. That's system.
My point is the system. My point is the system.
That's not necessarily true at all because Jay Crowder.
It is true.
Jay Crowder has always been effective from the corner. No, you wouldn't know. You don't watch Cleveland.
Not in
games.
Cleveland.
You don't.
Or I don't watch them because I don't watch Cleveland because Cleveland sucks.
So shut up.
I don't watch
your role.
Right, because that's the team that I watch every time they play. And I can tell you accurately that Jay Crowder has always been effective from the corner. Now
I'll look up his stats in Cleveland.
You can look him up. Played for somebody else and he was consistent too. He played for somebody else. I think he played for Atlanta, or he played for somebody else and he was consistent as well.
Right.
That was Tayshaun Prince.
Boston,
Tayshaun Prince was Atlanta.
Boston.
It might have been Boston, yeah.
It was Boston. But he's always been effective from the corner as he was in Cleveland. He just wasn't doing everything else we expected him to do. Because let's be honest, Crowder doesn't go down low unless he's driving the ball. You feel me? He plays defense, but you don't see him drive to the paint. He's gonna stay in that corner or off the side of the
He's undersized. He's
the definition.
He's undersized. He's like a shooting guard size.
Right.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
He's the definition of a wing.
Small forward.
He's a wing forward.
Exactly.
He's the definition of a small forward.
Exactly. And we don't need that. Now, why I say Tyler Hero would do good in Cleveland is because basically all Pat Riley did was give him the reins as a rookie. Take your shots. He saw he was sinking some shots, and he said, take your shots. Do how you want to do. That's exactly
what Spo said. Don't fuck what Spo said. I said take shots.
Right. But that's exactly the same leeway they gave Colin Sexton, right? Now, Hero wouldn't get in Colin Sexton's way because we all know Colin Sexton rather drive than shoot. So if Hero hangs back while Colin pulls the D, you're perfect for your standalones, or you have the chance to do your jab, step back like you like doing.
Right. Well, I also think Jimmy Butler's veteran status and his work ethic also brings the best out of Tyler Hero.
I definitely agree.
They're very close.
Jimmy Buckets.
It's a better place for him for sure. Miami is a better place. I just would have rather had. He wouldn't have had anybody to help him progress. Kevin Love
right, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting
Kevin Love would just be the dad in practice, like, nope, your son, your form is off. I can't show you, I'm hurt, but your form is off, son.
Jimmy's helping him reach that ceiling,
exactly.
For sure. And,
I agree there. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. You're right there. I'll give you that one. But yeah, I'm unimpressed with the entire
3-point or the All-Star game.
The entire All-Star game in general.
Just the agenda for it and everything.
It's one day. One day in Atlanta, nigga.
And then I don't exactly.
They always bring shit down here, man. Why?
And then out of everything,
where can we do this bullshit at? Let's go to Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah.
And then on another thing is why Sunday?
That's random.
Sunday?
That's random.
It's usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So let's just 86 Friday and Sunday and do everything on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
Because then niggas ain't gotta go to work anymore.
Period.
Because now niggas really ain't gonna watch. Man, I gotta go to work in the morning and shit. It's 10 and shit. Y'all just now starting the game. Fuck that.
Right.
Sleep.
That don't even make sense, but it's all good. I'm off on that Monday, so I'll probably.
Oh, that's right.
I'll probably do a little show hopping on after the game, depending on how good it is.
Is that a holiday?
Nah.
No, Cliff just took off. It's a holiday for Cliff.
Oh, okay.
Listen, it's always a holiday for me, baby. I do.
You're right.
But yeah, I mean, It ain't really much else going on.
No. I mean, looking here, it does say, of course, they're unlisted. 7 players 3 hours ago tested positive in COVID-19 results. Doesn't say obviously
for the All-Star game.
No, just in the NBA in general. 7 players, which isn't bad out of all the players and teams. It says 7 players tested positive for COVID, but obviously they don't release who it is and what team and all that. But yeah,
what is it? Never mind. Let me shut my motherfucking mouth. Let me shut my mouth. But what?
Random.
So okay.
All I can tell you is that after this All-Star game, I think Adam Silver might have to admit to a mistake that he made by going through with this game the way he did it. You could have did it a bunch of different ways, but you decided, well, look, he said he was worried about the fans, which is
worried about
a concern. He said he wanted the fans to have an interaction with the players. I'm like, but that's like the last thing you want.
Right.
With all the star players of the league.
Well,
your premier, except for a couple now, but your premier prime market players, you're putting them all in a dangerous situation.
Territory.
I see exactly what you're saying.
All it takes is like 1 or 2 people to fuck up, which could happen because niggas might come down here and do something.
They might call.
It's Atlanta, which will happen. It's Atlanta.
So I'm saying,
somebody.
I think Adam Silver and like in April gonna be like, look, I fucked up. That's on me.
But why
do we do this game in the first place?
But you know
what's the benefit?
These motherfuckers ain't crazy, right? They know that it's the same way the politicians do. Like, yeah, they know it was wrong. It may not be right, but what did the people want?
Right. It's a money scheme at the end of the day,
so
obviously.
Regardless of what happens, as long as he can fall back on what the people wanted, I think he won't get as much flack as you would think he would. But what I will say is
that sounds like a good safety net. That's what you made it sound like, a safety net.
Well, what I will say is, because to your point, though, the question is, was this, and this is me being a little cynical, but was this all-star lineup good enough to where you would make your money back if somebody big ends up getting COVID and has to sit out for 2 weeks worth of games? You feel what I'm saying?
You like a Vegas bet or something?
No, I'm just saying, like, because clearly you're letting fans in, and it's the whole.
You're creating a risk environment,
right?
That's a risk environment.
So, are you making enough in this situation to counter being able to?
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, in after parties, yes. The niggas is already. You talking about me?
Nah, King.
No, but anytime like the after party is already being talked about. After party here, after party there.
You watching back on?
How the fuck? All right, my bad.
But what I'm trying to say is that like the money's being made around it, like the after parties, niggas going out for random shit. Because niggas is going out tonight, right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, they going out.
But right now,
what have you. Because everything is open. So what they had it down here because everything is open. So look, if you want to have your, I don't know what to call it, but if you want to come down here and do whatever you want to do, it's All-Star Weekend now, right? So you come down All-Star Weekend, LeBron's gonna be down here.
Lou Will.
You know, they might go to the club, come in the back.
Lou Will's going to be there.
Hey, come here. Hey, it's the spot. It's the spot.
Lou Will going to watch the game at Magic City.
Lou.
They're going
his
to invite
pepper wings.
They're going to invite every ratchet person within a 300-mile radius, right? You got, I think the states that border Georgia's Alabama, Tennessee,
Florida,
North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida, right? All that.
Right.
They're going to come here. Somebody going to come here.
Somebody's fucking.
And they're going to cut the food. Hey, look, piss.
Somebody's not going to bring somebody's not taking their condom with them when they leave, and we're going to see another basketball baby.
Well,
Lonzo
because
finna have
their
another
parents
kid.
didn't have that conversation.
Love in Atlanta.
Hey, look,
Love in
the freak Nick is dead, but his soul still lives in Atlanta. Somewhere, every now and again, you turn a street corner, it's the freak Nick for one block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you be calm for like a whole couple miles. But look, it still turn up every now and again. I don't know what it's only gonna be one day, right? So
yeah.
Hopefully niggas ain't kicking it the whole weekend, but my biggest fear is everybody, all the stars coming to the damn shit and catching some bullshit or whatever. Whole bunch of games get postponed.
So wait, I missed
then the playoffs get postponed.
Are they literally about to do like every event in one day?
Yeah, on Sunday. Starts at 5:30, probably in around 10 or 10:30.
Right. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
But listen,
come here, Adam.
Okay, before we wrap it up, here's what I want. Regardless, I want whatever you think y'all's best game y'all watch this week, of course, for the fans if they want to recap. And then I want y'all's All-Star Weekend predictions. I don't really care about the game. You can throw out the game if you want. And then who's hitting the showers?
The game I watched the Clippers Celtics last night. That was good.
Clippers Celtics. Did I watch?
It was a good game. I watched a little bit.
It came down to the wire.
It
wasn't no Kawhi.
I did watch that. I think I did.
Kawhi got them back spasms.
Paul George went out though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did his thing.
Listen, but the question is, are we going to see playoff Paul this year? Because he's another hard.
We saw a slice last night because Celtics, I think they had both. They had Jalen and Jason.
It ain't postseason yet, though.
I mean, he wanted a slice. He got a slice.
Listen, he's another hard. Looks great during the season. Postseason don't show up.
His resume ain't there.
Listen,
I'll give you that.
So, he looking more like preseason Paul, in my opinion. But that's a good game. What about your All-Star picks?
What do you mean, like the game?
Like as far as who you
like
think will do the best?
The three. Oh, you said you think what's the name of you on the three? Zach LaVine.
Man, they're gonna give out accomplishment trophies and shit like
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, participation trophies
awards,
and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna win the dunk.
I think that's how they hype up LeBron. Look, if you think about it, LeBron literally gets credit for participation. He appeared in the finals, so he's got to be better than Jordan because he appeared. That's participating. You ain't win, nigga. You participated. They've been giving participation awards.
Right.
He took it deeper than I did. I was talking
about deep, ain't it? I went real deep.
That was the All-Star game. This is gonna just give shit away. Hey, look, Obi top.
I felt something.
You won the dunk contest. Fuck out of
here.
But no, back on the contest. You did.
Back on
Fuck out of here.
You're right, I think you're right though, because even D-Wade recently on All-Star dunk contest conversation said that judges got to stop giving so many 10s.
Yeah.
D-Wade himself said judges give too many 10s.
And you said you got Chris Paul on the skills.
I want him to win.
So Chris Paul on the skills, Zach LaVine on the three, and who hitting the showers?
Damn.
Who's getting finals MVP? I'm sorry, finals. All-Star. I'm sorry, All-Star MVP.
Right.
All-Star MVP? Is LeBron playing?
No.
He's not. LeBron's not playing the All-Star game?
I didn't think so, was he?
He's the captain of the West.
Yeah, he is. I'm like,
he's the captain of the West.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he was sitting out.
He was talking.
No,
he's sitting
out tonight. Yeah, he's playing in the All-Star. They say that's why he's sitting out.
I'm saying before.
KD is the East captain, and he's sitting out. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah, I thought even before, I thought because remember, Giannis said that shit after LeBron said it. That I don't want to do the All-Star game. I'd rather stay home and be with my family. Back when LeBron said he didn't plan on doing the All-Star game. So, I mean, I must just not have paid attention to him switching up, I guess. I don't know.
LeBron also said he didn't want to play in the bubble or finish the bubble. And
I think LeBron will Adam a favor or some shit on some slide shit. LeBron pulling some slide shit on the low, and Adam's like, I need you to do the salad for me real quick.
Right, he don't want to get fined. He don't want to get fined.
Who cares if I get fined? I spent $1 million on my knees, nigga.
Listen. I don't care what money I make.
Talking about getting fined.
Listen. Me and Braun's the same sign. I don't care how much money I got. I don't want you in my bag unless I'm willing to spend it.
No,
I don't want you telling me that
I got 100 G's on my ankles, nigga. What's good?
Right. But listen, he's spending that. He's spending out by choice. Listen, if I ain't by choice.
So what you got, Malk? Who you got on the All-Star and all that?
I got Luka for the skills contest, Chef Curry with the shot on the 3-point contest, and Obi on the dunk contest. I don't really know about I'm gonna rock with the West all day. That's just me being biased, and the West is a better conference. MVP.
LeBron. It's not gonna be LeBron. It's not LeBron. Couldn't be LeBron, right?
LeBron gonna do the bare minimum in that game for real. I feel
he's still get MVP, like Magic Johnson or some shit.
Man,
he's gonna show up in the game. Don't give him the trophy.
I think the MVP is gonna be Luka. I think Luka might take it. Okay. I think Luka might show out.
Who in the showers?
Ooh, hitting the showers. Aaron, did you already give yours?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
They didn't. I didn't think so.
No, right. See, that's some bullshit. I was trying to.
See?
They gonna try to be quiet and shit. Come on, man. I'm gonna say the Rockets.
The whole
Rockets.
What are y'all doing?
Even with the game on tonight?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
They lose by 12. The last time they lost by 50, or the day before last, to Memphis. Memphis had 50? Yes, 133 to like 80 something.
Yeah, I did see that. It was one of the worst losses ever.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
But think about this though. On Memphis though, the Memphis team, nobody had over 20 points, and they still had 133 points.
Listen, Memphis is another young squad coming out.
That's a good stat right there. We made 133 points total as a team. Nobody had over 20 points.
That means, listen, damn near 7 motherfuckers had 20.
Hey, the nigga that was last on the bench had 7 points.
Right.
He called his mom and them and shit. Y'all saw the game? He had 2 threes.
I told you.
I was gonna make it.
All right, Malk.
I'm gonna need the
close king. What's your?
I'm gonna need the entire Bucks organization to hit the showers.
The Bucks,
yeah. They don't get it done. They don't win when it counts. They beat the teams they half the time they don't beat the teams that they should beat. I was just looking at it and I seen the Bucks just lost last night, as usual for the most part. And Giannis just don't get it done. He's just not. Giannis, he's just not consistent. The coaching sucks. I feel like the team sucks. Organization sucks. They don't put no pieces around him. No legitimate pieces around him. I feel like everybody, they need a whole rebuild for real. Okay. They need a whole rebuild.
I'm not going
to You got no love for the Bucks.
I'm not going to
no love for the Bucks.
No love for Chris.
I'm not going to put it back.
Chris
who?
Chris Middleton.
Oh, okay.
Don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
He does bang all right every now and then. Yeah, that's because his one eye be on the crowd, one be on the ring.
Right.
So
I saw T Mac.
He do like one of the niggas. He's like a premature baby or some shit. He just turned out to be 7 foot.
Stop playing.
But
what I want to say to that is, I think Giannis is very consistent. It's just if you can stop his one-dimensional game, he has nothing else to give. That's consistent.
And Kawhi did it. He kept going like I keep doing this, man. Look at this.
Right. That's all he does.
His hands are like huge. So all he does is put his hand in the middle.
That's all he did.
Ball from him. And I think was it 7 games with the Raptors? With the Bucks? Raptors against Bucks, it was like what, 6 games?
I think it might have been 6.
Because they went 7 games against Philadelphia. Then they went to with the Bucks.
That's what I'm saying.
It might have been 5 games. I think it was 5 games. They beat them niggas in 5 games.
Well, listen.
If you figure out Giannis, the Bucks are cracked.
So I got
right.
Let me see. For wait, what's the questions again? Besides hit the showers,
All Stars, hit the showers, and favorite game of the week.
Oh yeah, right. So skills challenge, I agree with Malcolm. I got it on Luka. That boy too smooth. 3-point contest. I want to see Devin. I think Devin got reason to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
Finals MVP. It's looking really good between both teams. So depending on who wins or who does the best,
right.
I'll say it's out of LeBron for West, and then it's out of LeBron and Durant.
I hear you, Kurt.
Or Joel. Joel might get it. He's been fantastic.
I was looking at that. I was looking at that.
Oh yeah. Well, he's on the list. They have him on
they
the
got
list,
Tatum.
but
Tatum's taking his spot.
Oh yeah, I see it. Injured will not play. I see it. So probably Joel, Embiid, or LeBron for the
MVP,
All-Star MVP. And then as far as hitting the showers, shit. Even though they doing better, shit, send the Kings to the showers, man.
Ooh, the Kings. Halliburton ain't been producing.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting better. They're getting better, but they just got smacked by Charlotte.
Right. Listen, Charlotte been doing their thing though.
And I'm changing my All-Star MVP.
Who?
I want to go with Joker. I'm going with Joker.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be the dark horse.
I'm not mad at that
Joker
pick.
Cole.
I'm all the way mad at that. Get this unathletic nigga out this motherfucker.
Listen, only way Jokic getting it is if he doing some flashy Jason Williams off the elbow passes type shit.
He's gonna do this.
He's definitely not dunking. He's not dunking on nobody, and nobody cares about threes.
He doesn't have to.
You don't have to dunk. He'll go
right. Thank you, Kenny. Don't gotta dunk.
He'll go 36 and 12. Luka don't even dunk like that.
Right.
But
Luka got that same wild.
Luka will hit you with a crossover that look nice.
But on the topic of not being that athletic, Luka's not that athletic. He's cunning.
But his dribble is nice.
His dribble is nice, but you don't have to.
Luka got a New York dribble. He got a New York dribble.
You don't got to be.
He got a New York dribble. All I can do is this.
You don't got to be super athletic to have good dribbling ability. He's not exploding on niggas. He's very, very quick. He's shiesty. That's how I think Jokic is. Jokic backs these niggas down, spins, lays it right into the bucket, or he'll pass it on you.
So they're both on the West, right? Jokic or Doncic, because they both on the West.
It's hard to compare though because one's been around a little bit longer.
But we talking about MVP of the All-Star game. MVP of the All-Star game though.
Okay.
They both on the West.
I can see Luka getting it over Joker.
He touch it more.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Joker average.
Luka's gonna cross niggas up. Joker just gonna catch the ball and be like, "Oh,
he can still have the same amount of points as Luka."
But Doncic's gonna cross nigga up. He gonna at least cross you up with a back step. He gonna travel.
It's not about how you get it done; it's getting it done.
You don't get it done. I'm saying doing all the
shit. He gonna get it done.
It's gonna look great.
Well, nonetheless, all right, my shit. Since I've been waiting ever so patiently, delinquents and gentlemen, I'm as much as the game wasn't close, I definitely enjoyed the Hornets Trailblazers. I think that was on February 28th.
We didn't give her game of the week. We didn't give her game of the week. Go ahead.
You didn't give your game of the week.
Mine is because it was
that was one of the. Continue then. Give your game of the week.
Mine was the factual game of the week, and that was the Pelicans and the Jazz. That was the best game of the week, and that's facts. And that was no debate. That was the best game.
That's because you a sheep.
Oh shit!
That was a damn good game.
He rocking with what the populace said.
Listen, but it wasn't. I watched the highlights. It was a damn good game. Listen, I gotta give credit when credit's due. That was a damn good game.
You don't know.
Listen, go ahead.
What's yours, Keith?
Gave it a week. Fuck, I ain't wake up. I have a show later. It's just because I love when they get together, even though it's like not that big of a matchup. I love when the kids from Akron play. I like the Golden State game that was 2 days ago.
The what game?
Lakers and Golden State played 2 days ago.
Okay.
I just like when LeBron and Steph play because they're both from the same city, born in the same hospital. It's just different when they meet. You never know if it's.
They was born in the same hospital. I'll give you that. They're both born in Akron.
No, they. That's what I'm saying. Steph lived in Akron until he was 7. Then he went to Charlotte. He's from Akron.
Yeah, I knew they was both from there. I don't know when Steph left or whatever.
Steph left because Dale Curry joined the Charlotte Hornets, but he was 7.
All right.
So he's
but like when you ask Steph shit, he'd be like Charlotte, nigga. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I
know you mean 7.
You're right.
That's all you know.
It's just the tandem of the comparison. Y'all both were born in this place, so it's like who's really the better nigga out of it? I just like when they do it.
He was the scary Terry, nigga. The nigga from Akron too, nigga.
You right. He been going nutty, man. My nigga been going nutty, but that's
what Kurt just said, Terry.
I said Hornets, Trailblazers. Reason being is because LaMelo and Scary Terry went off that night, and Melo been playing like he won a fucking ring. That nigga been playing like a single mother.
He just had 32
kids who just turned teenagers. She need a fucking ring. They out the house. You hear what I'm saying? That's how Melo playing right now. So I think
he knows what it takes to win. So that kid, he will sacrifice open shots to get better shots. Like he really knows, he really understands like what will make a team better early in his career.
He resurrected is all I can say. He must have a stigmata on his hands because that nigga resurrected. What?
He saw the shit go wrong twice.
Exactly.
You right.
No, one nigga missing shots. One nigga missing shot.
So I'm gonna do this right here.
That's a good point.
He started working on his 3 when he was 13. So, he saw the middle shit was off.
Other than that,
and it was playing with all them grown men for a while. Lithuania and Australia kind of got him.
He only got 4 points right now against Minnesota, and they're down. They're up by 4. It's about to be into the second quarter.
He's a momentum player. As they go on, he'll get up. He's a big
4 points in the first half. If he's a momentum player, I hope he do a lot more in the second half.
You're not gonna have a great day every day, my brother. Some days
against the Wolves. Hold on, but the Wolves are the worst team in the league. You at least put up something against the Wolves.
What if he puts up 20 in the second half? You're gonna be like, he got 23 points.
I can even see Cliff's Cavs. All right, 4 points.
That's what we have. Niggas be having 19 points in the second half. Niggas, he had a great game.
But I will give LaMelo this. He might, Cliff, you always use this analogy. He might be running as fast as his opponents. So if his opponents are weak, he might be playing to their ability. And if they're great, he might be playing, to that ability as well.
I agree.
He made his guy's high school sweetheart pregnant.
Listen, so I'm gonna wrap it up. All right. Stupid. I'm gonna wrap it up with my slam dunk contest winner. I'm giving it to Cassius. I'm giving it to Cassius Stanley.
From
the Jazz.
He could be mad creative.
Pacers.
Yeah. Okay. My 3. Key Marty kind of took it. I was gonna give it to Book, but I'm gonna take Tatum in this one. I'm gonna take Tatum in this one just to mix it up, and I actually have confidence in my nigga. And then for the skills challenge, I just gotta go Luka with Malk. I can't switch it up.
Yeah,
that's the only one I see. So I'm going Luka. As far as the All-Star MVP, my nigga gotta bring it back one time to the top of the map. I need Kyrie to show us that old school gang, but still make it fancy like we know you can, and get that MVP, my G.
Right.
I feel like he's the perfect candidate for if he plays that way. I just feel like he's so aggressive with the Nets. Will that bleed into the All-Star game, or will he have fun? I hope he just has fun, and then it'll be a good game.
According to Kyrie, he's always having fun on the basketball court.
Oh, I'm sure, but
according to him,
Well, there's money on the line. We talking about Xbox with money and just playing. Right now, you're just playing, so have a ball.
All right.
You know? But
let's see what happens, man.
Do any of y'all have anything to say to take us out of here this evening?
Just don't sleep on my Lakers. You know, we playing for free right now. We ain't playing for cash yet.
Them motherfuckers is asleep right now. We ain't listening to you.
We're just taking a nap. We'll be back up soon. you know how I go. You might not. I used to take a little nap, but you're gonna be back up soon.
Yeah, it might be a long nap.
Right. Hey.
Very one. But
might be like the polo.
Everybody like, subscribe, share if you feel it. Keem, good luck on your show tonight. Everybody,
all right, good luck, Keem.
Look him up for that information. But we'll see you next time. We'll be back Saturday as always, and we'll figure it out from there. But y'all have a blast and stay tuned. I guess I don't know. Whatever you're supposed to say.
You need an outro. You need some sort of a clever exit.
Have a ball, bitches.
Right. And always fucking Cavs.
That was smooth.